Now it's your turn.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Derek424 here, bringing you another black and white Wi-Fi battle. This one here is going to be against Danny. One of my subs asked me for a battle on Skype, so I was like, yeah, and we had a few battles, and this is one of them. And he doesn't upload, so there will be no link in the description. And I got a new watermark from my boy Wishbone, and his link will be in the description. And I'm sorry if the quality is crap. Vegas is pissing me off. I don't know why it looks like this. Color corrections ain't working. All this crap isn't working for me. This is really pissing me off. So anyway, I'm challenged by Dan, and he sends out Surprise, and Surprise is an Espeon, and I'm gonna lead with my It's So Fluffy, my Mammo Swine, and knowing that it has Magic Bounce, I'm not gonna go for the rocks right out the back. He goes for the Substitute, and I'm gonna EQ all over the Substitute, and that will be enough to fade that Substitute. So Substitute goes down, and he gets some lefties, I get some lefties. I mean, I lose some Life Orb recoil, and he gets some lefties. And now, he's going to go ahead and go for the Psycho Shock, and that is going to do a great amount of damage because I'm just max HP, max attack, adamant. And that is going to bring me down to 186, and I go for the EQ, which will be enough to KO this thing because I am adamant, and I am Life Orb, and I am about to burp. And that was a weak-ass burp. But anyway, down goes Surprise, and I lose some HP to Life Orb recoil, and now in comes Fat Mouse. Fat Mouse is yellow as fuck. Okay, that's kind of weird. Anyway, I'm going to switch out Fear and Aqua Jet, go into my Asthma, and Asthma is going to take the Aqua Jet rather nicely because Asthma is a great physical wall, and I'm going to take it. Whoa, holy shit, it does more than I thought it did, and it does almost half, and he's going to withdraw Fat Mouse, and I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, and I guess he predicted that, went into Swellow, but it misses anyway, so it really doesn't matter, and now the Swellow is like, okay, now I'm like, okay, I can live any hit this Swellow has, and I could just let it die off to burn, and it goes for the Facade, and the Facade is going to do a substantial amount and get the fucking crit, and crit totally did matter, and Asthma fainted. So anyway, down goes my physical wall, and he takes some burn damage, and this Swellow is posing a big threat to me. So now I'm going to go into It's So Fluffy to scare it out with the priority move Ice Shard, and he goes for the quick attack. I was like, okay, what the fuck? Alright, that brings me down to 50, so I lay up my rocks thinking he was a switch out, but it's all good. Rocks are up now, I'm happy. Now my Ice Shard is not going to be able to go off before his freaking quick attack because same priority is same priority and he is faster. So he's a quick attack me for the KO. Down goes It's So Fluffy, and now he takes some more burn recoil, and now I'm going to send in my Ninja, my kitty cat, and it's my Mew, and I'm going to go for the Psychic just to KO this thing because I am Scarfed. And this was an old match because I still use the Mew. Swellow faints, and in comes Fat Mouse, and Fat Mouse is going to scare me the fuck out. So I'm going to get the hell out of there, and I'm going to go into my freaking Crocoon question mark because it's not a Crocoon. And I'm going to relieve pressure all over his face, and I'm going to take the return rather nicely since, you know, Fat Mouse really doesn't have great attacking stats, and I guess he didn't put his happiness up because that did shit. That should have did a lot more with Huge Power and Bandit. Now he's a switch out and going to Bubblegum, and I'm going to go for the Toxic. And the Toxic does hit, which is great for me because Bubblegum is going to be a pain in the ass, kind of. But I'm going to get some lefties. He's going to get some lefties, and he's going to lose some poison damage. And now I want to see what kind of goddamn licky this is. So now I'm going to freaking stay in and see what the hell he's going to do because I don't want to switch out. And I'm going to go for the Calm Mind because I just want to get some special attack up because I don't really care about my special defense because I'm sure this thing's physical. And he goes for the knockoff, which is a great play on his part, which is what I run on my licky, which I never use. And he gets a crit, which does nothing. But he knocks off my leftovers, which is great for him because now I'm not getting no recovery whatsoever. So now he takes some more toxic damage. And now I'm gonna go for the Hydro Pump because it's a stab and all that shit, and I gotta Calm Mind up, which is great. And I am going to return the favor and get a crit, but on a more effective move. So I get the crit, and he goes for the Body Slam, and of course, I'm gonna get the Parahacks. Now you knew that was coming, right? So now Parahacks, he gets some lefties, and he's gonna die to Toxic, I do believe. And now I'm like, fuck, I got a paralyzed Suicune, which really isn't useful to me. So now his Licky goes the fuck down. In comes Quagmire, and okay, that name made me laugh. So he did get some stone damage, and he's gonna go for the stockpile as I go for the Parahax. I do believe I choose the Parahax attack, and oh, I'll go for the Toxic. My bad. So I Toxic X Quagmire, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And he's poisoned badly, which is great for me. And he got lefties, which is good because he's physical. And after that stockpile, I'm not really going to be doing all that much damage to this thing. So now he goes for the Scald. And that is not going to do all that much to me because I am specially defensive. And it's not very effective. And I'm paralyzed and I can't move, of course. And now he's going to get some more lefties recovery. And now I think I'm going to go for the Calm Mind. I do believe. He gets some poison damage. He's on withdraw. Go into his Nidoking, which is the name obvious. And I'm going to go for the Calm Mind, which I should have went for the damn Ice Beam right there. And I go for another CM because I'm just boosting my special attack, so I can't actually possibly KO some shit. So now I want to see what the hell he's going to do. He goes for the Focus Blast because my Suicune is useless right now, being paralyzed and all. Focus Blast is not going to do shit to me because I am a freaking wall. But I get the Parahax, which is gay as hell. So I didn't get the Ice Beam this motherfucker. And now in comes Fat Mouse again. And I think I went for the Ice Beam because, you know, Nidoking was in and super effective is super effective. And I Ice Beam this Fat Mouse and it's not going to do nearly shit to this thing. But it's not very effective though, so that's okay. And he goes for the Super Power. Bandit's Huge Power, Super Power is gonna fucking wreck my shop. So now, I live with a minuscule amount of HP, and I get the goddamn Parahax again, you son of a bitch. Because there we go, I could have did some more damage to this fucking thing before I died. He goes for another superpower, and it's going to KO me. Because, you know, I have 12 HP. What the fuck wouldn't KO me? I could fart and kill my Suicune. So anyway, his defense, his attack, all that blah blah falls. And now my Croku goes down. And now I'm going to go send in my ninja. My ninja. And I was a trick this thing, a fucking Scarf. But I guess he predicted that. Goes in the obvious. I don't know why, because super effective Psychic is super effective. But I trick it, and we exchange Scarfs right here. Which is kind of pointless on my part. So now I got to switch the fuck out. And I'm sure he predicts this very nicely and I go into my Victini and he's going to predict this. I go into VS4, Vagina, and I get Earth powered all over. And that shit is gay. Because now my Victini is going to get fucking 2-hit KO'd. Because I'm going to live with a minuscule amount of HP, like 30 or something like that. And it's super effective. And I'm going to go for the Quick Attack just to get some damage off. Because this is my Bandit Victini. I changed it to Scarf recently, and now he's going to go for that Earth, and that Earth is going to knock out my Victini, which is cool, because it's super effective, and what did I expect? It's all good. Victini goes down, no big deal. In comes my Ninja, my kitty, and I'm going to go ahead and go for the Psychic, because I know it's super effective, and I know it's going to hurt everything on his team, because stab and all. So, Quagmire comes back in, and I'm going to go for the Psychic, and Psychic is going to do a motherfuckload to that thing, and it's going to get the Spec D drop, which is great on my part, and he's going to take some more poison damage, and this food looks good, and now I'm just going to two-shot this Quagsire with Psychic, so down goes the Quagsire after I stab his ass to death, and now Quagmire giggity faints, and now in comes frickin' Fat Mouse. And Fat Mouse, oh shit, almost fell out my chair. And Fat Mouse is going to eat rocks. And he's going to hit me with an Aqua Jet. And it's going to do probably about half, I'm guessing. I know I could live 2 or 3 of these things. And I brings it down to 214. I can live 3 of them motherfuckers. I'm going to Psychic this son of a bitch. And he is going to live with minuscule HP. And he withdraws. I was like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Sending is obvious just to die to a freaking Psychic. And his mouse is going to come in and die to a freaking Stealth Rocks. So, anyway, that was a great game. Sorry for the lack of upload. Sorry for uploading shit other than Pokemon. You know, my bad. I'll start uploading them on my girlfriend's channel. And this will be strictly Pokemon channel for all you guys. Because I've been losing views over that shit. So, anyway, great game, Danny. And have a nice fucking day, YouTube.